Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon.
Whatever it is. It's kind of morning-ish for us.
Happy Sunday Fun Day.
Yep, and welcome to episode
48. I think I wrote down.
Of Wine, Women, and Song. If you've been with us for the last couple of weeks, you know, last week we were out of town and had a very wacky episode.
Yes.
Actually, we did this live thing in the car.
On the grapevine.
Going over the grapevine. So it was a little,
service, so.
low quality. So we apologize, but if you got to see it, it was kind of hilarious at the same time.
We were on like a few hours of sleep.
Right.
And in a 24-hour period.
Yeah, and rambling and high on music. So
yes, definitely high on music.
Yeah, so today we are back in our usual Sacramento locale here. And we have lots and lots of stuff to talk about. I guess I'll go ahead and introduce myself. I am Shonda, a.k.a. The Princess.
And I am Eva, the Rockabilly Diva.
And we have been doing the show for almost a year. Can you believe that?
I cannot believe it.
Super Bowl will be our number one.
Was that our
year.
number one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Super Bowl episode.
We've only missed a couple of episodes.
True.
I mean, that we didn't do
make up or do a different day or do something different. But yeah, so kind of crazy. And if you've been with us the whole time, of course, we really appreciate it. We had some interesting and fun things happen this week. We got to meet somebody who, it was the first time for me anyway, somebody came up and was like, oh my God, you're from that show on Facebook. You're, you're from Wine, Women, and Song. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I love your episodes. I love everything you gals do. Anyway, it was very gratifying because a lot of times this feels like we're just spitting into the wind and no one's really paying attention or listening. So when it happens, and it was kind of a big deal for me, like I felt like really touched by that she, made an effort, came up and said that she really likes what we do and likes watching us and likes all the wacky, silly things we say and do. So that was really sweet. So thanks to everybody who does that. And, we're just chugging along, even though we've been in it for a year. It sure doesn't feel like a year because every single week, pretty much, our weekends are just filled with music and fun times.
Weekends, weeknights. Whenever
we're making
it
happen. We're making it happen. We love our music and our musicians, and we hope to share that and inspire some people to also fall in love with our local music scene and maybe put on shows.
And every other music scene.
And wherever you are.
That's right.
That's right.
Wherever you are, wherever we are.
Yep. So we do music and wine and booze on this show. So for our Sunday Fun Day today, I frantically ran up to my local mart and found some lovely California wine. I thought we'd do something a little different. I'm very partial to reds. However, I thought it would be fun to do a white one. I was trying to find something local and sparkling, but where I went, they had everything but. They had lots of sparkling wines from other countries, so nothing really local, which I know was kind of weird. Anyway, so I decided to go with the Chardonnay.
Place.
It is a little
That's
bit on the fancy side.
They're like Italy, France, anywhere but local.
Right. Yes. So I thought we would try, this Marc Cellars. It is Sonoma wine, and like I said, it's a Chardonnay, and and it's a screw top, so Eva can do it.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Yay! So we'll get that going. And I thought because it is Elvis's birthday weekend or month or whatever you want to classify it, I found it was another awesome thrift store find. I'm a thrift addict, so that's what I do. I found Flaming Star by Elvis at the thrift store. Isn't that cool? Look at how handsome. I mean, there's a reason why he's the king, right? Yeah. Anyway, I thought we'd start things off with this album.
I think I have that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think it's one of the really rare, hard to find ones, but anymore, it's hard to find any Elvis at the thrift store ever.
For sure.
But yeah, so I thought we'd get that going and celebrate the king.
I think these glasses are amazing.
Aren't they? They're like almost as big as my giant head.
And not small like that one you got the other night. You're like, what is this?
Is this a sample?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
These are amazing.
Yeah, they're giant. And I kind of I put the wine in the freezer for just a few minutes to kind of really chill it. Because, Chardonnay is always good when it's super chill. It's very pretty, very pretty.
Well, happy Sunday.
Cheers, babe.
Have a drink with us.
Oh, I don't even like white wine, but that's pretty yummy. What do you think?
Yeah, it's smooth. I like it.
Very smooth.
Oh, I got a pear. Got some pear up in there.
She got some pear up in there. Huh.
So I guess there's notes of pears and whatever.
Yeah, it said
else.
like green apple and pear and
yeah. Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. See, maybe it's like a mental thing. They want you to read the labels so that like
You're
when
all,
you
"Oh,
drink
yeah,
it,
I taste
I
it."
totally taste green apple.
Well, but fancy people with better palates than us, make those descriptions.
I'm fancy.
I'm not fancy.
I mean, we're not like the taste and spit kind of wine girls.
No,
we
no.
just we'll chug that whole bottle.
Yeah.
If we wanted to.
Yeah, Sunday.
I just won't have a box of wine.
Hi, Ron.
I won't have a box
Cheers.
of wine, and I know there is a rosé in a can that you can get at
okay.
B-side.
Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. But I do know when I was on my Disneyland trip from hell, and I think I mentioned this on our couple episodes ago, it was a good trip. But the trip part, the going part, was hell. But that gal gave me a can of champagne in a can. I drank champagne in a can.
You didn't put it in a glass?
Well, yeah, I mean, I did put it in a glass, but I mean, it comes in a can, which I thought was interesting.
Oh.
Which, you know what, though, like, honestly, like, if you were going to, like, a park, or, I mean, I guess you could kind of keep it more under wraps if it's in a can than if you're bringing a whole bottle, right?
I mean, if you have it in a can in a brown paper bag, that's pretty under wraps, I'm pretty sure.
But then you're suspicious as fuck. I don't know. But I thought, what the heck, I get it. The funny thing is, though, when you price out the wines that are in the can or the champagne in the can, I mean, it's really spendy. It's expensive. Like, one can, which I guess they consider that like two pours or whatever, right? Because it's like 8 ounces in a can, right? So, but I mean, I've seen them like $8 to $10. I'll just buy a fucking bottle. Like, I'm not going to spend that on a can. No.
Right. Oh.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not spending that.
This is yummy.
It is so good.
And I don't like
but you enjoy
Chardonnay.
it, yeah.
No, it's yummy.
Sometimes
It's kind of breakfasty, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of breakfasty.
Fruits.
We're breakfasting.
We're having fruits.
Yes.
It's going to be one of those days, everyone. We're already off to a good looking start. That is delicious.
I'm in love. Thanks,
Yeah.
Marc.
Marc Cellars.
Marc
Marc from
Cellars.
Marc Cellars.
Maybe we could go there. It's not that far.
Yeah.
We could go visit Marc. I'm already silly. So I don't even know really where to get started. For those of you who have been watching the last couple of weeks, yours truly started doing the talent buying over at one of our favorite little joints, Arthur Henry's, which you've maybe heard us talk about before.
It's not my deal joint anymore.
Nope, it's not a secret anymore.
No more secret squirrel.
I took it over. But we started putting in some really good bands, and so we're on our 3rd week there. And we've got some really good stuff coming up, but we did want to shout out. We've had some really good shows there.
I was getting into the music.
Mr. Elvis. It is groovy.
It just went very...
I feel like, is there strings in this? Listen. Big full string section. Can you dig it?
That's
A whole string section. Anyhow, so we had this weekend, we had, of course, like lots of music that we went to. We did, which we'll get into at length, but we went to the David Bowie Stargazing Tribute, which was over at Harlow's, which is one of our very favorite places to go. And it was a very moving, special, beautiful night, because anytime that everyone's celebrating Bowie together, it's kind of religious, right? It's like, it's really special, and it was a very special time. But then we also went after to go see a band play over at Arthur Henry's.
But we need to finish talking about the bands that played at the Bowie tribute.
No, we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
I just wanted to, like, quickly, like, this is what we've been up to. So, like, yeah, we did the Bowie thing. Then we saw the Cantaliers at Arthur Henry's, which was amazing. And it's been a while since I've seen the Cantaliers, so I was really...
I don't think I've ever seen them.
So I discovered them totally by accident. There was a car show down the street from me down at the college. And I walked up there with my dad and with my daughter just for fun. Like, there was just something to do. So we walked over there and they were playing. And I was like, who the heck are these guys? But I feel like maybe they've had a few personnel changes, so to speak. And I feel like maybe they have more songs. And they've really developed their style. Anyway, they're fantastic. It was really great. And then last night at Arthur Henry's, we had our pal Diana the third in our Food Mafia trilogy. And she was singing her little heart out there last night and did an amazing job.
With the Candy Barflies is the name of her band, or her group, or her twosome.
Her twosome,
yes.
Her duo. Yes. So it was amazing, good times, and it was very, had that good, like, loungy kind of feel. Everybody was enjoying drinks and dinner, and some of our friends came out, like Doug from the Hucklebucks and our friends from Roa Band were there. So it was really cozy and fun, and we had a really good time. Anyway, it's a fantastic room. I hope I get to continue to bring in bands and do what I'm doing there, because it's a good time. But yeah, I think we definitely have to, like, spend a moment talking about the stargazing Bowie tribute at Harlow's.
Should we start on that night, or should we start on Leo Boots night?
Oh, which was, Thursday at Arthur Henry's, we had our pal Leo Boots. And that guy's badass, too.
Yes.
He's a Sacramento blues legend. He's, I feel like, really underrated. Like, he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Yeah. No, not at all.
He's super cool.
Yeah.
And very talented. And he just does, like, he can take, like, classic rock songs and make them really bluesy. But then he also does the blues standards, too.
Yeah,
which is
but
super
his,
cool.
like, blues style is, like, I don't know. I see it as, like, it's, like, dirty blues. Like, it's rough. It's, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's, like he's rough. His voice is rough. Like, his guitar picking is great. He also does a little slide. He has a little slide finger thing. That makes the sound different, which I don't know what it is. I'm not an instrument type of person. Guitar, bass, whatever. And so it makes it different. It gives it a different sound. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I haven't seen him in a long time, and that was a really great setting.
And I definitely intend to have him back, because he's perfect for that room.
Yeah.
And everyone loved him.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
He did good on the tips, I think, and so it was a super cool time. Yeah. So yeah, it's been like a lot. We've been Thursday we did that, and then Friday we had 2 shows, and then last night we had Diana. And today is another story. Like, we're just gonna keep going. But yeah, we did want to talk about the Harlow's show.
Friday night. It was an early show, all ages. There was a couple of cute little gals there boogieing down to some David Bowie tunes, which I can appreciate. That was a great show. There was 4 bands total, and God help me, I don't remember the names of, like, any of them, except for the lead band who kind of put the whole event on. They're called Tipsy Orchestrina, and from what I understand, I think they're like a tribute act to many different artists, right? So it kind of like postmodern jukebox, right? They just like will adapt their band and their players to whatever artist that they're paying homage to, right? Yes.
So they did David Bowie.
They did the Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust whole album.
The whole record.
Yes.
So that was pretty bitchin'.
It was nice.
That was really
fun.
cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I can't remember the gal's name.
Star
Walker.
Star Walker. Yes.
She was amazing, and I had to tell her, I got to see her out at the bar there after she performed, and I just had to tell her, like, you're doing something so fresh in Sacramento, like, keep doing what you're doing, because she was a showstopper for me.
Right. She was a cross between, like, a modern Grace Jones. She had that rough, like, funky edge.
Yeah.
With a little bit of, I don't know, you guys both
Yeah, it was
like
the vocals are sort of, a little Nina Hagen, Grace Jones. But then the music itself is very kind of like Laurie Anderson, like electronic. She has, it's like her, a table, a computer, some sort of synthesizer
device.
situation. Amazing.
Yeah.
Just amazing. And then she's got the costume. She's got a voice that, like, and she's a city bitty gal, but she just, like,
so tiny.
She'll just blow the doors off. With her vocals, and it's like she just, when she's up there, you can tell she just owns it. She owns the stage. She owns the room. She owns you.
Yeah.
She just, like, she just blew doors. I mean, she was just like, and she's very theatrical.
Yes.
So it was very entertaining. You could not look away. There's no way you could look away from what she was doing. And it was exciting for me. Like, you see a lot of the same 5 bands doing the same 20 songs over and over. So this was, for me, a showstopper. Yeah. Like, I intend to hopefully seek her out more and hopefully see her again, because it was really amazing. And if you're in Sacramento and you enjoy electronic music, she's amazing.
Yeah.
So that was really amazing.
It was. She was great.
Yep. And then we should talk about our pick of the night.
Roa Brothers Band.
So are they like not Roa Brothers? They're Roa Band. Like they changed their Facebook.
I believe they're Roa.
It just says Roa.
Oh, I think they had to do that for Spotify or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
That side was
they
too
can
short,
chime
y'all.
in. Yeah, I mean they're always going to be the Roa Brothers. I mean, like I don't know why I even said Roa Brothers Band. The Roa.
But
Brothers
like even
band.
on their flyers and their marketing now, it just says Roa.
Oh, well, maybe because they're all Roas.
They're all Roas. Bunch of Roas. But
Yeah.
they were absolutely their music selection was top notch. They picked the best Bowie songs and they performed it with a fuck ton of soul.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't like, oh, we're just gonna do some covers and zippity doo, we're just gonna do whatever.
Eddie super owned that.
Yep.
He owned it.
Yep.
He owned.
And so did
the,
Rita.
Yeah.
They were both amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we always say the Roa Band is, they're the best rock and roll band in Sacramento, and they are.
Yeah.
Look them up. They're great.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you can, if you want to see what, they did, I do have some video. I have to release it to you so you can do your magic with it. But they did some really great songs, and we'll post those to the YouTube.
Yeah, we've been taking so much pictures, videos, like...
Were you at one point deleting stuff because you had so much stuff in your phone?
Well, what I've been doing, I mean, because since we got back from Rhythm Collision, I just like when we went to Rhythm Collision, I deleted something like, I don't know, maybe 1,000 photos and videos off my phone so that I could do Rhythm Collision because I knew I'd be like,
oh, and then it'd be like, no,
right. So
no
I was like,
space
no,
or
we're not
whatever.
doing that. And I mean, most of my stuff is archived on my Facebook and Instagram, so I don't trip. I just, if it was worth posting, I posted it already.
Yes.
So I just delete. So I haven't run out of space yet, but I feel like after this weekend, it could happen. Probably gonna have to like maintain a little bit.
So Friday night, we left the Bowie tribute night at the end of the night and rushed right over to Arthur Henry's to go see the Cantaliers. So we got to see like their second set, which was amazing. I know, it's like the most random album. Like earlier I was like... So, and like I said, that's the first time I've seen them.
Yeah.
So, and I was like...
Yeah, they're really good.
Whoa,
it was
who
fun.
are these guys?
I'm glad that they have
amazing.
like kind of a, continual spot at Arthur Henry's.
Right.
So.
They do like 50s, like
it's like
it's like
surf
LA
and like oldies and some rockabilly, but then also they have a good amount of like a Latin feel to it too. Like they do throw a little cumbia in.
Yes,
and it's fun.
A little cumbia.
Yes. See, so fun.
And so that was a great night. I got home early that night. I was exhausted from like the whole night.
Well, and that's it too. Like I can't tear it up too late on any given night because like now that I'm at Arthur Henry's every night, like you know what I mean? Like I have to just like kind of maintain because I know I'm going to be back at it the next day. So, and I'm old, y'all. So what the heck? Hi, Jenny. Jenny's here. Hello. So yeah, we also wanted to kind of, because we didn't really get to rehash too much about the Rhythm Collision.
Yes.
So last weekend, if you caught us on the weird show that kept cutting out that we did while we were going over the grapevine, last weekend we did the Rhythm Collision, which they are in their 7th year, and it's a music and car festival, and I think I've been to 4 out of 7. It's a show that I try to get to because they do a really good job of sort of curating an awesome selection of older musicians, newer musicians, and it is really, and I told this to Axel, it's like a mixtape that he picked out, and he's presenting to everybody. The way he puts it together and the order that he puts it together, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. But anyway, we got to see like everything from surf to doo-wop to rockabilly, rock and roll, boogie woogie, blues. Like it's just, and so that's why I love that show, because it's never been just a show where you're going to get clubbed over the head with rockabilly for
absolutely.
An extended period of time. Like, and I've never been a fan of that. That's when I do dads or when I do any all day kind of thing or a couple, I try to mix it up because I mean, as much as I love and adore rockabilly, 9-12 hours of rockabilly kill me. Like, I have to have it mixed up a little bit.
A little, but not if you're a dancer. You could do that.
But that's boring, even for dancing. I mean, you can dance to blues, you can dance to jazz, you can dance to, quite of other genres without just the same. Oh
yeah, I get it.
It's boring. So I love that he does that. I love Axel's show. Hopefully that show will continue. And next year, if you guys want to all go, it's worth the drive to Riverside.
Or the flight.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to be crazy and stupid like we are and drive.
Or we can go for more than one day.
There's that. It just hasn't ever worked out. And I really like my system because I feel like I get to see the best of everything. The Friday night, I mean, I think it's fun. I love the boogie woogie piano guy that he gets. And sometimes that guy's there on Saturday.
But he's been booking them on Fridays.
Well, last year he didn't have him at all.
But this year was Friday, and then we missed Shanda, and we missed Robert, Big Sandy,
Shanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
And Robert.
Do you like how it sounds like I've been smoking Pall Malls? I'm losing my voice.
It's because you've been like...
Well, and everybody around me has been sick lately, and like last night I was all, oh shit, here it comes, because I sound like shit. And my nose, and like I was getting a little tickle in my throat. All anyway, cross your fingers that I don't get sick. I got too much shit to do, you guys. Yay, more wine! Oh, I like this song. Kind of sounds like Belafonte.
We're just gonna dance, wiggle to
chair
Elvis.
Dance and drink wine.
So yeah, more. Are we still talking about the rhythm collision? That was amazing.
If you had
it was
amazing.
amazing.
To add.
I don't have anything to add. It was amazing. The
Yeah.
car show
Shopping
was amazing.
And I love
shopping was amazing.
It was so good.
They have such good vendors. I mean, there are reasonably priced. Great vendors.
I think so too.
And then there's some of the stuff that was a little bit like...
Well, I think, those were like newer vendors, and I feel like they I don't know. But, for the most part, the vendors had really good stuff for good prices. I mean, if I had to complain about anything, and I don't even know if it's a complaint, I guess it's just really a preference, but, I've done festivals and car shows, and I kind of feel like it's I have to tell you, the first year that he moved to the Marriott, this is funny. I missed the vendors completely because I didn't know where the fuck they were.
Oh.
Right? So I went to the car show, there's nothing out in the car show. There's like 2 vendors maybe out in the car show. And then I saw the bands out there, and then I went back to my room, got zhuzhed up, and I was looking. I went through the lobby, because it's like over there on the other side behind the bar. And I never found it. And I was like, that's weird, he didn't have any vendors. And then I think it was like the next day when I was leaving, I'm all, oh, that's where they were. So, ideally it would be cool to have everything kind of central.
Right.
But I get, with the layout of the place,
it's weird.
There's only so many things you can do with the layout of the place. But it is a gorgeous hotel. I mean, I love their little bar. I love that in the morning they have Starbucks coffee. You can go up to the bar and get Starbucks and sit in the lobby. And I love that.
I want someone to do this song.
Somebody does do this song.
Who they do?
No, I can't think of who
Is it a blues band that does it?
No.
Is it Diana?
No.
Is it Elvis?
No. God, I can't remember. It's like Romper Room. Is it Elvis?
Jeff Miller?
No, it's not. No. I want to feel like maybe...
I feel like this would be a Leo Boots thing. This is what I was talking about. Grimy.
He could do
grimy,
this.
like hard, like deep, like sound.
I'm gonna send this to him.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
So good.
She comes up with the
oh my
best
god!
ideas.
Sometimes I'm a little bit smart. Just sometimes.
Oh my god, that's a. You know what though? I can see that. I could really see that. And yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So
then we could do that.
Right.
Like we were at James Enfeld.
which I guess there was a fair amount of, and we should say it, last night for the Tropicali Flames. They recorded their album at our very new venue called The Side Door, which I made my grumblings on my Facebook page this week about it, because all shows, no matter what, are $20 at Side Door. And I get it. And I sure got some boots up my ass for that comment. There were some people not too happy with me voicing my opinion and wanted to shut me down and tell me how it is. And I get it. I understand the concept. I've been to plenty of places where you sit and you listen to a band and you turn your cell phone off and you politely clap afterwards.
Yeah, it's called the Harris Center.
And that's just not not my preference. And it's okay. I can be a bitch about it. It's okay. I just like a place where I can like be loud and go up front and dance if I want to. And I just want to be able to get up out of my chair and do what I want and interact with the artist. Like, that's my preference.
And also, if you're going to have music that is like danceable, you want to dance.
Like, to me, watching Zach Sapinor and sitting in a chair sounds like absolute torture to me.
Because you can't move around and be like, you know, you know, music moves people. You don't want to just be sitting.
Right. And I get it. I understand the concept. And I feel like there are some maybe bluegrass bands or some, you know, maybe some country artists or something that you really want to sit and you want to give full attention and turn your phone off and you want to very quietly listen. But that's just never been my deal. Well,
it's like Big Bad Voodoo Daddy comes through every so often.
And they have been playing. And they're always theaters where you sit.
And I saw some comments going between a few people about like, oh my God, I didn't realize it was a sit down place. Like, I probably wouldn't have come. Yeah. Like, and then one of the guys from the band was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I know it kind of sucks. Like,
but I guess too, if you think about the demographic of people who are maybe listening to Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, we're like such an exception. I feel like a lot of people our age are perfectly happy to, you know, wear their Tiva sandals and their yoga pants and be seated the entire show.
Oh, don't say anything about people the way they dress, because I've been shit on for that when I've gone to a Grass Valley show.
Like how?
Because I was like Tiva sandals and cargo shorts, and you know, like, you're like, it was more of a rude thing. It's like they were rude to people that like, and starey, you know, starey, and it just irritated me. So I was like, don't look at me when you're dressed like that. Like, yeah, I'm different, but like, I'm going with the flow of the music, and this is my thing, and this is my joy, and this is my love. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, but we're going to be freaks no matter what. Which, like, side note, when we went to the Bowie show, we were the absolute weirdest chicks there. Which is cool, because we're always the weirdest chicks there, and it's okay. I feel like, you know, I mean, it's kind of one of those things. I feel like, you know, dressing up and being outlandish or crazy or wild and being expressive with your look, it's, you know, that's, I think it's something you're very much supposed to outgrow when you're, like, past 25. And I get it, but it's like, if it is something that brings you joy, and for me it is an expression of like, fuck, I ain't dead yet. You know what I mean? I ain't dead yet. I'm here to have a good time. Like,
so we're supposed to get married, have children, and just give up on our looks and our life?
Yes.
I'm really confused about that, because I feel like Hollywood glamour, those ladies didn't give up. Those men didn't give up. They still dressed nice until they were like, you know,
dead.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Even in their deathbed, they were like, dressed nice.
Ain't nobody,
like, people don't dress, we talk about this all the time, people don't take pride in themselves anymore. It's just a really sad thing.
Well, I mean, I'm not judging anybody who doesn't want to. There are people, I'm sure, that would just feel out of their skin and completely uncomfortable looking like we look.
I mean, you don't have to look like a drag queen every day. I'm just saying, like, you know, instead of like a messy bun some days, ladies, like, you look like you literally didn't do your hair, which some days I am like that too. But like, throw on a little mascara and a little gloss. Like, it's not like, you know, hard. It's not hard.
Yeah.
And men, like, you know, a wrinkled up t-shirt and like, you know, wrinkled up shorts and like shoes without socks, not cute. I'm sorry.
But I feel like
those are the give up first.
It's really funny because, I mean, I'm sorry, I just wanted to mention that I did change the record. The Elvis record was over. So this is the Country and Western Stars, and there's just a whole bunch of goodness on here. So I thought we'd listen to a little country because we're going to go listen to a little country today. So
yes.
I thought I would just quickly mention that. But anyway, awesome. Going back to the, you know, my feelings about how people look and how they dress and whatever, I feel like I'm a little bit torn about that because, you know, it's like a double-edged sword because when I was younger, right, like I was not allowed to wear clothes with holes in it. I was not allowed to wear clothes that had wrinkles. And so being the little Spitfire shithead punk rocker that I was like, fuck all y'all! And I did whatever the fuck I wanted, right? I loved to wear, like, I would take tights and just rip the shit out of them and wear them with my boots. And I would wear, like, sweaters and I would intentionally snag them and rip them so that they'd be all fucked up and, you know, right? So, like, my generation, our generation, we are the people that went, fuck your standards, fuck your whatever, fuck all that shit. We do whatever we want. We're free.
We can do what we want.
We're free, right? So the double-edged sword of that, and you know what I'm talking about. It's like,
but we still looked cute.
Okay, yeah, that's being sloppy and fucked up is really cute when you're 16. When you're fucking 32, it's not that cute. So I feel like all the old punk rocker people, right? They're like, and you know, we know some people that we're talking about. They don't like know what to do with their fucking selves. They're not going to go out with their fucking dog collar and their ripped up sweater anymore because, hi, they're old now. They're not going to look like that. So I feel like because they were so like crazy, sloppy, you know, wearing their same pants for 3 weeks, people, right? They like don't know how, right? Because they say like rockabilly is where all the old punk rockers go to die, which is kind of true, right? Because in a way, what you're doing is you're flipping the script totally. You're like, all that shit that I was into, no, I want to wear a fresh, crisp shirt. I want to wear a tie.
I would prefer that all the people look at it like that then. I would prefer that because
but they're not gonna.
Because even that, it's like clean, it's nice. You're still you still like you maintain you have pride in yourself. Like when you're throwing on that
style,
you know,
like having
throwing
a style,
on that hair grease or whatever.
Having a style is not something that everyone is gifted with.
So I guess just because I was kind of like my godmother always instilled in me like never let your husband see you without makeup and you know always look nice no matter what.
Which when you boil it down, go back to it, that's not very punk rock.
My mom was always dressed up. No, it's not. But I mean, even like when I was into whatever I was into, I still like wanted to do my makeup. I wanted to be cute. I wanted to be pretty.
Well, now see, I
pretty but like rough.
I have a theory on that for myself. And what I've explained to others, because I've had women, lots of women in my lifetime go, oh my God, I wish I could do this, and I wish I could do this, and I wish I could do this. And I always say, well, yeah, you can do this. Like, there's no reason why you can't do this. If you love this and you admire this, this is something you can absolutely achieve. But for myself, and this is what I call it. Are you ready? I call it fat girl compensation. Because here's the thing. When you're a little fat girl and you're 16, 17, 18, up through my whole life, basically, you know, she's fat. Oh, but look, she's got a good face, though. Oh, but she's got good hair, though. Oh, she's got a cute dress, though. Right? So for me, it was like my way of compensating. I'm like, I can't fucking do much about all this. Like, I try, but this is what I'm born with, right? This is what I'm working with. So I can't necessarily change that in an immediate fashion, but what I can do, learn how to do my eyebrows. What I can do, learn how to curl my hair, learn how to accessorize colors. And I've always loved art and colors and putting things together and design. Like, I've always just loved that shit. I've always had a really creative bent. So for me, the way I look and how I put things together is just an extension of that. But at the basis, if I'm honest about it, it's fat girl compensation.
Yeah, I would say it's the same for me.
Yep. Fat girl compensation.
Yeah.
Because I had a really good friend in the 90s, and it was so funny because we used to get mistaken for each other all the time because we had, you know, similar build. I had the boobs, she didn't have the boobs, but other than that, like, we had, you know, similar, you know, makeup style, hairstyle. In fact, one time my mom saw her and pulled the car over, was like, get in. She was like, it's not me. It's anyway. And so we totally bonded on that because like she liked to dress up and wear makeup and do her hair and always dyeing her hair and always just looking super, super cute. Right. And that was like the goal, which, you know, at the end of the day, you guys, all this shit is super superficial, right? You know that. Like, none of this shit matters. I mean, it's fun to dress up and, you know, look like a drag queen. Like, we love it. But at the end of the day, that's not who you are. It's not who you are at your core. Like, that's not your personality or your values. But it is appealing. It's appealing. Like, style is appealing. And I don't care if it's man, woman, child, dog. Like, when you have style, it's attractive. And I guess that's what it all comes down to,
or intimidating to men. That's the PSA for the day.
But fuck those men. We don't need those men. Like,
I was told one time I should go out in no makeup, like basically a messy bun in sweatpants, and go to the grocery store to see how many guys hit on me.
Because that's when, right, when you look really fucked off is when all the guys want to hit on you.
Because I want that kind of guy to like me. A kind of guy that wants just a sweatpant wearing, like no makeup, messy bun, fatty. Because that's what I would be. That would be me. I'm not saying everyone would be a fatty.
Right.
But that would be me.
Right.
So that's not going to happen. Ever. Like, the most I go out, I'll just throw on a quick, like, maxi dress and messy bun, but I still have lashes and lip gloss, at least, even if I'm not wearing any other makeup.
I can't live without eyebrows and eyelashes because my face disappears. I don't have a face.
You look like you're, like, really young, though.
12.
Like, super, like, 12, yeah. Like, she's all, no eyebrows, but it's just because you're so blonde.
Yeah, like, my eyebrows are blonde,
like,
all of my hair is blonde, like, you
That's
can't see
nice.
anything. I know, but it's a lot of work also. Like, I need to get that shit tattooed on is what I need to do.
Yeah.
Oh well. But anyway, that's our rant about style and looking good. And we would love to also hear your comments about that. So you're always welcome to, like, PM us. We love that. We are on Instagram. For anybody who doesn't know, it's Wine Women and Song Gals on Instagram. And we always upload these episodes up to YouTube as well. So you can
to the YouTube.
You can, yeah, I'm trying to still figure out. I was telling Eva last week, we've just been so busy, but I found an app that I think we can live stream to YouTube Direct.
If we do that, experiment with that. If we do that, we probably will, like, cut off the Facebook.
I mean, we'll just, like, take the YouTube video and then share it to the
Wine Women and Song. Yeah. Okay.
But
so
anyway,
you'll have to subscribe in order to see us live, basically. So, we didn't talk about last night.
It's
Candy
only
Bar
1:37. I feel like we've talked for 5 hours. Have we bored you to tears yet?
I know.
Awesome. Candy Bar Flies, you want to talk about
Candy Bar Flies!
Yes.
So,
we love Diana.
Yes,
she's
that's our great friend Diana of Diana and the Cherry King. She has a, what did you call it, a duo?
Yeah.
It's an acoustic duo.
She takes, like, rock and roll, pop, and oldies, and she Diana-izes them, and it's her and this guitar player, and it's very stripped down, but it's very soulful, and Diana has a really great, beautiful singing voice.
Yes.
So it's like Diana unplugged, right?
Absolutely.
Diana, if you didn't know, she's also in Diana and the Cherry Kings, which is like her more very electric, very large rockabilly group.
Yes.
So this is like, you get to see Diana all up close and personal. And I'm sure we will have them back at Arthur Henry's with any luck at all, because they're great.
Yes, and she does play around, so I think they do have a Facebook and an Instagram. So you should follow them.
Follow.
And see where they're playing next.
Yes.
I know that they do have, Diana and the Cherry Kings does have a show on Valentine's Day. Which I normally don't do anything.
And I'll be pushing that really hard. No, we're going. We're totally
I normally don't do anything, but I mean, we have Valentine's Day together for a couple of years. I've been to Diana's house, her and her husband, or we're sister wives, so our hubby. Like, they cook dinner, and her hubby buys me chocolates, and they get me a card, and it's cute. I've done that once with them. It was so super sweet. I mean, I was like in tears, like.
You know, it's kind of, honestly, it's better for all y'all single people out there. Valentine's Day is actually better single. And I don't mean freshly broken up single, because that's like sad, tragic, sad panda. Like, nobody likes that. But when you're solidly single and you've been single for a while, I don't even want to do that. But I like how there's, you can just, you write the script, right? For Valentine's Day, you write the script. Like, it's up to you. You want to go out? Yes. You want to sit in bed? Yes. You want to, like, order a pizza and eat the whole fucking thing to your face? I've never done that.
Oh, you can order heart-shaped pizzas and heart-shaped chocolate chip cookies.
But, I mean, you write the script. You're not, like, oh, gee, I hope he remembers me this year. Oh, what's it going to be? Is he going to take us out?
Or like this, oh, gee, I hope I don't get another heart-shaped Rite Aid candy whatever. I know, I'm such an ungrateful bitch. This is why I don't have a boyfriend.
Too. Right, this is why you're single. Right, yeah.
But I would love flowers any day of the week. So if any of you out there want to send me flowers, ask for my address. Randomly, you can just send
stargazer lilies and white roses,
yes,
por favor.
White roses with eucalyptus.
Ooh, so
pretty. Beautiful, and I love stargazers.
Stargazers are my favorite. I think every girl loves those
because they smell
so
amazing.
They're so good. Yeah, but anyway, so it just takes off that pressure, that expectation of like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Or like, oh God, I have to force this thing. It's like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I kind of like it. There's a lot of boo-hooers on Valentine's Day, like, you know, the people that are like, be sensitive about people at Christmas because it's not joyful for everybody. Those same people are like that about Valentine's Day. Like,
I'm like,
Valentine's Day is not fun
is not
for everybody.
For me.
Guess what, bitch? Every day is a holiday, and you can make it as fun or not fun as you want to make it.
This is why I'm like this.
You own this
shit.
shit.
You know how many people I saw today that were like, oh my God, your look is so amazing. And I'm like, I just made their day. Thank you. You're welcome.
I know. But yeah, you make the holiday whatever the fuck you want to make the holiday. And that's any day. Because I know some people that are boohoo wah wah. And you know what? You can boohoo wah wah any day of the week.
I love Valentine's Day. Because if anything else came about, if anything, I mean, I would just take my godson on a date, or the young one. I'm trying to teach him manners.
You own it.
Like, I'm trying to teach him, like, how to be a gentleman. Pull out the chair, open the door. So, like, I'd be like, let's go to dinner. Like, let's go to a fancy dinner. Or try sushi. It's something new, like, you know, something you wouldn't try.
Right.
These are all the things you're going to want for later.
Yep. So that's a good thing. And, you know, yeah, you can make every day positive.
But we got off the subject. Anyway, we were talking about Diana and the Candy Barflies.
Oh, yeah.
And then the show. And so, anyway, she has other shows coming up as well. So check out Diana and the Cherry Kings on Facebook, Instagram, and also the Candy Barflies on, is that Elvis again? What was it?
I told her. I don't know, it's delicious.
The Candy Barflies on Instagram and Facebook as well.
You said that.
Yeah, did I?
Yeah,
I'm repeating myself. Well, I couldn't remember.
Drink more wine. Anyway, you guys. We're gonna listen. I did want to say we are gonna go to Sackyard today. There's an amazing country singer, crooner chick. She comes from Arkansas. Her name is Rebecca. She's gonna go on it too. So as soon as we're done with this, we're gonna head out like a baby and head out.
And then we're gonna head over to.
I have to go to Arthur Henry's because I have another show at Arthur Henry's because I live at Arthur Henry's now. But there is a great show tonight with it's a jazz and funk band, and they're called Dos Hombres, even though there's more than two of them. I don't know why they're dos, because I think they're more like cuatro, but I don't know.
But I like that. It's different. Yeah. You think like, oh, dos.
I'm looking forward to like something new that I haven't seen a bajillion times, so that's going to be super fun. I know. We are really going to kill this bottle of wine, y'all.
And also... Oh, at Lowbrow.
Oh, Lowbrow! Oh my God! Yeah, if I can make it, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Starting
you don't think
5.
we can leave a little early from Sackyard? Just go there for like
Maybe.
30
and just go see him. We need to go
and
see
be like,
oh. Black Dahlia from the Dwarves, which is one of my top 5 of all punk rock bands is the Dwarves and Black Dahlia. And he's going to be there live doing an acoustic set, and it's free.
Andy was so nice to us last time we saw him.
Yeah, we love him. We totally love him. So, it's called The Worst Rock and Roll Matinee, and it happens at Lowbrow, which is a place where you can eat sausage. So
she had to do the thing.
The sausage.
Eat sausage.
At Lowbrow.
Sausage.
Anyway, so go there. and see Black Dahlia if you're in the mood for some really weird acoustic punk rock. Like, I feel like that's going to be a really interesting show. So there's that. Dos Hombres at Arthur Henry's, and like I said, some amazing country featuring Elvis Cantu over at Stackyard. So we're going to try to make the rounds. We have
I think Zach is also playing with them.
Yeah, I think he is.
So quickly, on Tuesday the 14th, over at Torch Club, the Sacktown Playboy 2 is playing. 8:30 to 11:30.
And Zach.
Yes.
Delicious.
Yes.
Yummy.
Yes, you always love a good like guitar player and bass player.
Anything with Zach is going to be delicious.
That bass. It's all about the bass.
It sure is.
And then on that same night over at the Press Club, there is a punk show from 8 to 11:30 with Band-Aid Brigade, Lightweight, and the Sad Girls Club. Nice. And that starts at 8. It's probably going to be a great show. I might pop in there.
Yeah.
And then on the 17th at the side door.
Okay.
From 7 to 10 is the Bear Flag Trio, and they're also doing...
And those cats, even though I cried about the $20 cover, those guys are worth the $20 cover. They're so good and they're so fun.
I mean, probably all of the bands are worth a $20 cover any time of the day, because they're our friends and we want to support them.
Yeah, good bands.
But also I like to drink and I like to dance, so that's where I have to sometimes
it is. And we go out so much. It's not like we're those people that like, oh, I'll make plans for a show and I'm gonna have an outing once a month. Like, we're out a lot. So
yeah, I feel like that's more like
that's an issue also. But I did want to say, January 17th.
I like to drink and I like to dance.
So, but I wanted to say January 17th, there's a great country show featuring the Trucaderos, who we love and adore, also with Cash Profits, and it's at Pistol Pete's.
Where's that?
Auburn.
Oh.
I think it's Auburn.
Pistol Pete's
in
Auburn.
So that's going to be an awesome show because Felix sent me the invite for it.
I love the Trucaderos.
I know, Trucaderos all day, every day. So good.
I think they did video last week for, was it Sacktown Playboys or Tropicali Flames? I think they're doing the same thing. They're doing a live, recording.
Oh, okay. For Bear Flag?
They're doing the same thing. I don't know if that's a thing that they're going to do, but I know they did it last week, really, and I know they're doing it this week.
Yeah.
And I believe it's a recording and video as well.
Fantastic.
So, yes.
Very good.
So, I mean, go out and support. I will try. But again, I might have to day drink, take a break for 3 hours.
Nappy nap.
If I can't, I have to dance. I think the Bear Flag Trio was actually talking about, like, we have people that dance. We want to make a space. Can we make a space?
I think Tropicali did too. I think they insisted on dancing. Cause,
absolutely.
You can't sit still.
You can't sit still when bands are playing. So there's that. And then I think we have some more stuff next weekend at Arthur Henry's. The whole weekend. So we're doing live music at Arthur Henry's right now from Thursday through Sunday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's always 8 to 10, and there's never a cover charge. Sundays are 5 to 7. And oh gosh, I didn't write down who we have, but I do have it on my calendar.
Phone.
Yeah, so do that.
But I will, while I'm pulling that up, I also did want to, because I don't want to go over here, but we also have a couple events coming up that we're hosting / producing. I just wanted everyone to be able to mark their calendars for March 28th. March 28th at the Starlet Room, I'm going to do the very first ever...
That is above Harlow's,
right,
for those of you.
Sacramento Spring Swing. So this is like a celebration of really great music and swing dancing community. And we have like amazing music, like live music, but then we also have DJs. So we have DJ Johnny Ochoa, we have Big Daddy Ray, myself, I'll be spinning records there. And then we have...
I'm retired.
She's not. Spinning. That bitch is not retired. But also, she'll probably be the one spinning because I'll be like, here, take over. But then also we have 3 live great bands. We have Ruby Cocktails, which you can look them up on YouTube. They have a really cute video with the song Sway, which is like a jazz standard. And they do kind of a jazzy and Americana, a little rockabilly. It's very danceable. The second band, super excited. Haven't seen them in a long time. The Evaleros are going to be playing, which is Michael Ray Strau.
That's my namesake.
Yep, named for Eva. But it's Michael Ray Strau. So great country crooning with Aaron Marino.
Yes.
And he's a great blues guitarist. So that's going to be
great.
Balls.
More like amazing, like
so
blues
good
guitar god.
And then also, we have a band coming from the Bay Area. They're called Kitty Rose and the Rattlers. And they're just crazy, wild, rough, rockabilly.
Hi, Jerry.
All original rockabilly. Kitty Rose and the Rattlers. So they're booked for this event. So that's, again, March 28th. It's a Saturday. It's an early show. We're going to start things off at 5 o'clock. So doors open at 5. We'll have Johnny Ochoa spinning at that point. And then it includes a dance contest.
There's a dance contest.
And I envision that it's going to be like, you know, the hand jive on Grease where Jeff Hilton is just going on like tapping people out like you.
I feel like we'll have to be very specific and I'll talk to Jeff about it. Like, are we doing like Balboa, Collegiate Shag, Charleston? It has to be like maybe.
I talked a little bit to Jeff and to Mike, and I feel like just to keep it open to as many people as possible, I would like to see it very much like how they ran things in Riverside, where it's like style and technique, and we don't care what you're doing. We're spinning these. We're spinning these records. You guys are all dancing. Our judges are watching you, and you'll get tapped out. Like, nope, you gotta go.
I like
and then it'll just get narrowed down to the top. Whoever, the top couple. And the prize for that is a fat gift certificate to Shady Lady for dinner.
Right, that's
and a trophy.
Awesome.
So it's a really cool contest.
Thank you, Shady Lady.
I know. Thank you, Jason Boggs.
Yeah, Jason Boggs. Thank you.
It's going to be really good.
I love Jason Boggs.
We both are big fans. But so we're doing that, and then there's also, if you don't dance, there's also another chance to win. There's a dapper contest, so get dressed up.
Do that?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Oh, okay.
And you will win.
She doesn't tell me everything.
You're gonna win passes to Sacktown Swings.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Because Johnny's a sponsor as well.
Okay. Oh, yay!
So,
thanks, Johnny.
Good times. And so because everyone. I mean, who doesn't want to dress up in the spring, right?
Yeah.
Super fun. Do your hair, put on a tie. It's gonna be really fun times. But anyway, it goes 5 to 9 o'clock. Admission is only $15 for 3 bands and 3 DJs.
That's awesome.
So super stoked.
And
a gorgeous room.
Yes, the room is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and then after party at Shady Ladies. So Damn the Man Entertainment. He's booking awesome entertainment for us over at Shady for the end of the evening.
Yay!
So I just wanted to throw that out there. March 28th. It's a Saturday.
We love Damn the Man.
And it's all ages. If you have to bring your kiddo, they would probably enjoy watching everybody dance. So
it is?
It's all ages.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yay.
You're welcome.
Bring your children.
You can. Bring your fam, bring your mom. I'll bring in my whole everybody.
A designated driver for those
Oops, that shit. That shit. Anyway, so y'all come. That's going to be so fun. I'm going to be pushing that hard. Well, I was going to go through my little list.
Okay. Oh,
shut up, Eva.
Is that kidding. What the Arthur Henry's that's coming up?
No.
Okay.
This is events that are coming up.
Okay.
Look, she's like, do you like when we are this? So silly. Anyway, I also wanted to. I know we love you, Terry. I already miss you.
I know we do.
I wanted to throw it out there that I am also excited that I got to book Hunt Sales. So anybody who doesn't know who Hunt Sales is the son of Soupy Sales.
And for those youngsters, you probably don't know who Soupy Sales is.
True, but you might know who Iggy Pop is. And this cat drummed for Iggy Pop.
Yay!
He also is the co-founder of David Bowie's Tin Machine. So you're going to hear a little bit of all of that.
I love the history.
So come out for Hunt Sales. It's going to be April 1st. It's going to be at Harlow's. This is my first ever Big Pants Harlow's show that I've produced by my own self.
Out.
Please make plans. Yes. Put it on your calendar. Hunt Sales the 1st, April 1st.
I'm going to try to get on the guest list that day, though.
This bitch. Okay. So that's happening. And then also I did want to mention that I've got almost all the details all worked out for this year's Dad's Nostalgic.
Yay!
We are in our 5th year. Dad's Nostalgic is going to be June the 20th. It's always my papa's birthday. We celebrate every year. So that is going to be, it's a Saturday. It's couple days off from Papa's birthday. His birthday's the 23rd. So the Saturday the 20th, we're going to go from 5 p.m. till 2 in the morning. So a full day of cars, girls, music, DJs, dancing, barbecue. I have a gal coming this year. She has a 61 van. I think she said it's a Ford. She serves lemonade and iced coffees out of it. It's going to be so fun this year. Like, I'm so excited.
Yay.
And I have awesome bands. Like, I have 5 live bands and 3 DJs already lined up. There's a couple little tweaks I'm going to do to it, but we're going to do the pinup contest again. And it's just going to be a load of fun. So that's going to be at Wrangler Bar in Elk Grove again. Big parking lot. It's
great dance floor. Great awesome. Wood dance floor. Yeah.
Burgess Brothers Barbecue will be there
again.
We
love Burgess Brothers.
Yeah, we love them. So, and it's pet friendly as long as they're leashed. The kids are welcome to hang out in the parking lot. You can't go inside because it is a bar. So the show overall is 21 and up. But really good music lined up this year too. Yes. I'll be announcing all of that really
Yay,
soon.
so excited.
Yeah. So we have 5 minutes.
Yes.
And
get on that phone, girl.
I know. I did want to.
Jerry's so sweet.
I know, I'd love him.
He misses us.
We miss you. You need to come up. Come up for dads. You can be
MC.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, that's a fantastic idea.
God, Jerry, you could be an MC for dads.
Yes.
If you're around,
you
and
can
you're
be
not
dad's
doing anything,
general
you just
manager. Yeah, just come up for the weekend. We'll put you up. You can come stay with us.
Give us some snuggles.
I know. We like that. So January 16th, you guys, did you mention Kyle Rowland? And
no,
Arthur
I did not.
So he's our favorite blues harp player in Sacramento. This kid will melt your face. He will blow your head off.
Melted face.
Head blown off. Kyle Rowland. So that's the 16th over at Arthur Henry's.
Yes.
And then we have on Saturday the 18th, we have the Blender Bombs. And I hope and I pray that those boys tune it down for me because they're crazy. Rock and rollin', surfing, crazy boys. So yeah, I told them, this is a separate club. You got to tune it down. You got to tune it the fuck down. Behave your bad self. Like, come on. But he assured me it's going to be the Blender Bombs duo. They're beautiful instrumental and surf. They're gorgeous. So
they'll just have to be
going to be so fun. So that Saturday,
turn down to 1, and then turn it down to 1.
Sunday the 19th is my favorite, Bobby Dixon. So Bobby, for anyone who doesn't know, he is the front man for the Cash Prophets.
Yes.
And he does really amazing Johnny Cash, but also just lots of vintage country. So he'll also take really, one of my favorite songs he ever did, he took a Cars song and he made it sound like Johnny Cash doing the Cars.
Yes.
And it was fucking badass.
Is that when he does his Unchained thing? Is this the Unchained?
So it's not Unchained because it's just him by himself.
Okay.
So it's him and his guitar. Unchained is like a rotating cast. Oh, okay. So sometimes there's bass. He's had a horn. He's even had accordion.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but I have seen him just play in between sets with other bands. He just brings out his acoustic.
Yeah.
He'll do Billy Idol, sometimes. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And it's so much fun. It's so entertaining. But anyway, so he'll be there on the Sunday. So it's a full week at the Arthur Henry's.
That's awesome.
It's a full week.
So we had Kyle on Thursday.
Yeah, and then, like I said, the
was it
Blender Bombs
on Friday?
No, that's Saturday.
Oh, who's on Friday?
What's Friday? They're not showing the Friday.
Well, there is a show on Friday. We need to figure that out.
Who is it? That's weird. Where did it go? It went away. It was here and now it's gone. I apologize.
And I just want to say, I forget the gal's name that we met the other night at the David Bowie tribute night. Please say hi to us. We will be posting the picture that we took with you. Yes. And we appreciate you
that was
tuning
so
in.
Fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was really sweet.
I forget her name. I was probably not in the right mind to remember names that night. Anyway.
We're all crying from the Roa brothers.
Crying and sad because it was David Bowie's death day.
You know what though? When it was I have to say, even though it's kind of a little bit on the somber side, because you're celebrating somebody who's passed, it's at the same time, it was so celebratory and joyful and fun. Yes. You can't help but just I felt overall just nothing but good vibes.
Absolutely.
Just really
it was so good, such good energy. Yes.
Yeah. Did you finish that
I
shit?
did. I chugged it.
Woo!
I was chug.
How old are we? I don't know.
I don't know. And I've never been in a sorority or a fraternity. Oh, well, I wouldn't be in a fraternity, but I've never hung out with those guys. So that was weird that I was all chugged.
Just so you know, the wine works.
I haven't eaten today.
I made snacks though. Look,
I know. Well, we're gonna have to take those to go.
I know. We're gonna have to like shove them in a bag.
We can. We can take our own snacks.
To Sackyard.
People are doing that lately.
They are. That's weird.
I think it's an excellent idea.
I know, but I'm kind of excited about fried chicken too. Is it same fried chicken truck? I don't know.
Anyway, guys,
we're wrapping it. You guys, we love you. Hi.
Yes, we do love you, and see you next week. And we'll have more things to talk about.
And we'll be absolutely like posting more videos.
And I forgot this week, but Jimmy Dale Richardson has a new EP out that it's part. So Reverend Horton Heat has a. He makes music. What is it called? A studio?
Produces.
Okay. And there's an EP out. And I just got it in the mail when I got back from Riverside and I forgot it.
Next week, you guys.
And I love Jimmy Dale. Like,
we love
him. Heart him.
She does.
Hardcore. I'm like number one Jimmy Dale fan besides his wife. I can't top that one. So, but Lynn appreciates me, so I'm okay with that. Yes. She knows I'm a little bit like, Jimmy, he's beautiful.
Fangirl.
Yes, #fangirl. So anyway, I'll bring that next week, I think.
Okay.
And, but
if
we'll
have more vinyl
in Sacramento, come out to Sackyard today and check out Rebecca. She's a sweet, sweet gal, and we want some of that hillbilly country,
and Elvis
music.
To boot. Like, so excited. We'll be taking lots of video, you guys.
Absolutely.
You'll get to see some of it if you're not in our area, because we'll post.
Cheers and happy Sunday Fun Day to you all.
We love you, and just make the most out of today. Have a fantastic week. We'll see you next Sunday, same time, with lots of fun stuff to talk about.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe.
And check us out on Facebook if you're not already. And Instagram.
Love, you guys. Mwah.